exhausted. Long night last night. The cat got out of the house.
Oh, God.
So we were out with flashlights. Last night got real cold, too.
And what's wrong with the cat that it runs out?
The cat's so fat and has no claws, I'm always afraid when it gets out that it's going to be eaten by raccoons and stuff. But
yeah, but, I mean, the cat obviously needs some exercise or something. He's darting out of the house.
The cat is... very, very badly in need of exercise. The cat just lays in the house. It stopped running around and stuff. It's just a big fat cat.
Yeah.
And its belly.
The outside is. I think it's thinking of your house as prison.
Yeah. Oh, it is. And then when we, and then like when it walks around, its belly hits the floor.
Oh.
You know,
what
it bounces off the floor.
Poor thing.
Yeah. It's a mess. The cat thinks it's me. My belly hits the floor too. So I'm out there looking for the stupid cat.
With flashlights in the dark.
Yeah. Oh, and the cat's nowhere to be found. So the cat came home. I found it at 2 o'clock this morning.
Where? Sitting on the porch?
In the garage. Came back. They come back when they're ready.
Yeah, but he has no claws. You declawed him.
It's a she.
Or whatever.
Don't insult.
Please.
You neutered her too, so it doesn't matter.
She came back and walked in like nothing was wrong.
Well, she didn't know everybody was in a panic.
Yeah. Right. Then I'm yelling at the cat, and I realize the cat doesn't know what I'm saying. What am I yelling at a cat for? Don't you know I was worried sick about you?
But your cat was an outdoor cat at one time anyway.
Yeah, that cat knows how to get back.
Yeah, but not only that, it used to like the outdoors.
Oh, it loves the outdoors.
My cats have never seen the outdoors.
I deprive my cat of what it loves.
My cats, you open the door, they go, why?
But you do get attached to these pets. I know how Jackie felt when his retarded cat got killed.
Wasn't retarded.
Wasn't retarded, it was slow.
Jackie's retarded, the cat.
Yeah, right. But you used to let that cat out every day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't like it didn't. It just probably got hit by a car or something.
But that's the reason they tell you shouldn't let him out.
Right. Yeah, but...
He doesn't live in like a rural area with not a lot of traffic.
Yeah, I know. Jackie sends his cats out to be with the cars.
He's playing Russian roulette with them.
Superhighway.
He sends them out onto a superhighway.
He likes to, it's an excitement for him.
Yeah.
Will they come back?
Go see what's on the other side of the road, kitty. Oh, man.
Did you have a funeral for your cat? Seriously?
A funeral?
Yeah. Did you ever find the remains? I thought you found the remains. Your friend was jogging and found it in the woods.
No, remember that guy said he saw it on the side of the road and he threw it in the woods.
Threw Jackie's cat in the woods. Did you ever find it, Jackie?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? It was definitely him?
Yeah.
Aww.
It was Timmy?
Yes, it was.
What, you found him in the woods?
Yes.
So the guy really had thrown him in the woods?
Yes.
Ooh.
Guy tossed Timmy in the woods. You never told me you found the remains.
There's a few things I don't discuss with you.
That's one of them,
Cat remains.
How come everything else he discusses
I was
with
gonna
me?
say, he must discuss nothing with us if he won't tell us about cat remains.
Tells me about every deviant sexual act.
Ugh.
Turn that off, you Martian. Jesus.
Poor Timmy.
So what did you do with the remains? How'd you find them, Jack?
Drop it.
How'd you find the remains? Oh, please.
We can't talk about Timmy. We want to remember
We
him.
want to know what happened. The audience was
Come
involved.
over there and pull on your hair.
No, what happened? Like, how'd you find the remains? Did you find it in the woods or did Nancy?
I went and found him.
You found them?
Yes.
Music.
He
You guys
walked
really
into the
stink.
woods.
You really stink.
Did
Oh,
you have a
please.
flashlight or was it daytime?
Yeah, what happened? Like, when did you find the remains? You never even told me.
Did you ask me about this?
No, I don't
Yeah,
recall,
we were
but...
asking you for a while, so you should have known. We would have wanted to know the outcome.
Robin, take it easy. Let me handle this.
No, but weren't we were asking about Timmy. We put out
Right.
bulletins for Timmy.
Yeah, you were real concerned.
Yes, you did. Oh,
Yeah, all right. Anyway, wait a second. So, Jackie.
I'm reading the paper now.
No, how many days ago did you find the cat?
A long time ago.
A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And that's based on your friend who said he saw Timmy.
When the snow melted, we went and found Timmy.
Oh, because he was under the snow.
Yes.
After the snow. Ooh.
And Timmy was still there in the snow?
Well, he wasn't going to move.
No, I mean, no, but, someone could have eaten him.
Ooh.
Homeless.
What condition was he in?
Yeah, was he flattened out, or was he, still like a cat? Come on, man.
I mean, how did you recognize him?
How did you know it was Timmy?
Are you sure what cat is in Timmy's brain?
I can't believe you
I'm
won't
not
answer.
sure what's in your brain.
You know something? You're so outrageous. You talk about everything, and this you won't talk about? Timmy?
The cat got hit by a car.
Right.
It was under the snow. The snow melted. We found the cat. Yes, it was.
But
the
was
cat.
his head still there and attached?
The cat was in its entirety. Yes.
Yes.
And it was him.
And he was
took it home.
flattened out?
And he was stiff as a board.
No, was he flat?
He was dead.
He was
No,
dead?
He wasn't flat as a
Where did the
board.
car run over him? His head?
You couldn't tell.
You couldn't. So what happened? Did you bring it home to Nancy? Like, she didn't know. Did you let her see it?
No.
She didn't look. What did you do with the body?
We buried the cat.
Yeah. Where? I mean, like, where?
In a cat cemetery or on your property or what?
This is wrong, man.
No, it is not wrong.
This is wrong.
It
We
is
talk
not.
about people dying all the time and what they do with
This
their
is
bodies.
This is wrong, asking you where you buried the cat?
We went
I'm not
through-
making a mockery of it. I'm just
You
asking you.
certainly are.
I want to know what you
certainly
do.
are, Howard, just stop.
I am not. Oh, come on. This is Timmy the cat.
Yes, we buried Timmy.
Where? In your backyard?
Yes.
Oh.
Is that legal, Robin?
No. Dig it up.
Exhume him.
Take me to cat prison.
I want to have him exhumed.
Wait a minute now. Did you put Timmy in something?
Did you put him in a shoebox or a pizza box?
Yes, we burned him and put his ashes in a Band-Aid box.
No.
No, you
Come
didn't
on,
burn
what'd
him.
you do?
What did you do? Did you put it in a box? I'm serious. Did you put him in a box?
Yes, we did.
Like,
What
what
kind
kind
of
of box?
Howard,
It's
somebody
last question.
obviously has told you this.
Oh, you are so. You have no. You know what? This is like the time at Channel 9 when you
I
accused
just
me.
don't feel like talking about this. Timmy was like a member of the family.
Yeah, I understand that.
And this is awful.
Timmy is
was
a member of the. He was. What do you mean, like a member of the family? How dare you? How dare you mock Timmy?
What
Oh.
do we talk about next? The guy, your friend that keeps knocking up girls? Is that the next topic?
Can't
Is that the next
believe-
topic?
I can't believe you didn't.
You're going to
tell us
compare
about
Timmy to a guy who.
I can't believe he didn't. You know, maybe we wanted to say a few words at the funeral.
Yeah, maybe you did.
Were people at the
You
funeral?
haven't seen my house in 6 years. You're going to come to my cat's funeral.
Were people at the funeral? Seriously?
Yes, the entire neighborhood was there, and we got
Are you serious?
trumpets and...
No,
No.
no. It was just you and Nancy,
you
right?
and Nancy, just a family
And no one else?
ceremony. The other cat.
Was Burf or anyone there?
No, Burf couldn't make it.
Minervine?
Minervine's in North Carolina. Burf was
Did
in
you
Hawaii.
get dressed up for the funeral?
Yes. Well, dressed as both.
Somebody obviously told you about this. No one told
Who
me
would
about
tell
it.
us?
How would I know
Only
about it?
You and Nancy were there.
Who would have told me?
I don't know. It just seems you usually go picking when you know already.
No, wrong.
So I'm wrong.
We don't even know. It came up because you were talking about your cat. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's all.
Okay.
I just had never heard any closure on the Timmy case.
Yeah, but you were talking about cats running out of the house. and we
I'm
talked
sorry because I
about
thought I did tell
Jackie's.
you. I thought I
No, you didn't tell me.
Maybe I told Fred. Maybe
What kind of box was it?
Give me a C.
Oh, man.
Finish it later.
No, I can tell you've been depressed.
Oh, yeah. I've been down.
Something's been going on.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. One thing: was there more than 2 people at the funeral?
No.
No, it was just you and Nancy.
I'm
What was
sorry
Nancy
you weren't
wearing?
invited. Something very sexy.
Closed casket?
She had a veil.
Was it a closed casket? Was it a closed casket? You mean Nancy wouldn't look at him?
There was no viewing.
You were the only one who looked, and you're positive that that was Timmy.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
It looked kind of like a dog, but
You think it was a
Whatever it was, you buried it and called it yours.
I buried something.
Jeez, I wish I had more details of this funeral.
I
Sure you
don't. Yeah, I mean, did you put it in the box? Did you prepare it?
Yeah, like, did you find it and then wait a whole day to bury it, or did you do it that day? Like, was it like a Jewish funeral where you had to get it right in the ground?
Right in the ground.
You
so,
did?
well, like this was a weekend or something?
I don't remember, Robin. It was a month ago.
He
Oh,
remembers
month
perfectly.
I don't remember.
You don't remember if you kept the body overnight, or if you just buried it right away? That's a major thing.
Yes. Buried it pretty quick.
You buried it quick.
So you found Timmy.
And had the
you
funeral
went
that
back and
afternoon?
told Nancy I found Timmy.
Oh, you guys are crappy.
No, I'm just trying to figure out the sequence of events.
Oh, I just need to curse.
I just need to curse. I need to
I
curse.
really do.
You do?
There's a button right there.
No, don't curse.
I'm going to
curse.
curse.
No, don't.
We're absolute shitheads.
Oh, whoa! Oh, come on, Jackie.
Did I curse?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
What are you,
that feels
insane?
better. Oh, that feels better. Ah, yeah.
Do you think we're being out of line by asking about Timmy?
You know, the other day I walked in and I said to you, do you ever think about,
Oh, that
someday
go,
maybe
Craig.
having to put your cats to sleep.
Yes, I'm kind of curious.
We're curious about what you do.
Anything that's, what do you do when your cat is found on the side of the road? That's such a bad thing.
I don't know.
Fred, do you think that's out of line? Did you think that merit cursing?
He's just very sensitive about it.
Yeah,
And I-
but who's
he's
being
trying to-
insensitive?
I don't know.
We're
I don't
all
know.
cat-
He's just
we're
trying to-
all-
Why don't you answer this question honestly, Fred?
We're
What?
all
He
pet
is
owners
answering it
here.
honestly.
What if your dog got hit by a car?
He'd be
I-
upset.
I-
But what, he couldn't
And-
talk
and
about
this,
it?
And this
Sad.
line of questioning was going on.
What, how you
would
buried
feel?
it?
How would you
Did you
feel?
put it in a pet cemetery?
How would
Did you?
feel?
How would I feel?
Honestly.
I pray to God that it never happens.
But that's not what I asked you.
Wait a second. Excuse me, Fred. I'm going to ask you this
Go
question.
ahead.
Your dog gets hit by a car.
Right.
If I said to you, hey, Fred, how do you handle the arrangements? Like, do you just bury it in your backyard? Do you think that that's out of line? Is that insensitive?
Not though. I don't think the way that you're asking it this morning. No.
No, I haven't been bad, right?
I don't think so.
He's so uptight.
I think there's a heightened sense of discomfort
what
on
this
Jackie's.
is.
I don't know what this is. This is just like Channel 9 when Jackie
very-
accused me
he's
of
very
making the
upset.
audience not laugh.
Right.
He's very upset.
Yeah.
And
But
he wouldn't talk to me for 3 days.
what he thinks we're making a mockery of him. All
We're
we're
not.
doing is finding out information
Okay,
here.
go ahead.
All right, you ready?
Yes,
All right, here,
answer
I'm going to ask 3 questions.
I found Timmy.
Go ahead.
We put him in a box.
Yeah.
And we buried him.
Okay.
When did you tell Nancy you found Timmy?
Yeah, how'd you break
When
the
we
news to
found
her?
him.
When you found him?
We thought we knew where he was, and when I went and got him, it was him.
And you broke the news to her?
Came back and told her it was him, but we had been pretty sure it was him.
Yeah.
And then what do you have? So then you dug a hole in your backyard that day?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
trying to remember.
He's in
No,
no
no, no.
condition to answer. He's obviously.
He's really distraught.
He's upset with me.
He hasn't dealt with his grief. He's been keeping it all bottled up.
Yeah.
Now you're being insensitive.
Thank you, Fred.
Have you dealt with your grief?
Yes, I did. I went to a few counselors.
Is Robin onto something here?
Yeah, she really. She was onto something. She was onto something.
She's like a dog with meat.
Oh, does she need to get laid? Oh.
All right, so then you dug the hole.
Oh, I can't wait for something to.
Like, where do you choose a spot in the yard? Do you put it like under flowers?
Under a tree, I bet.
or
That's where I would do it.
something like that?
Yeah.
So it becomes part of the trees.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you do it under a tree?
In the
Seriously?
garden, yes.
You did.
In the garden, okay.
If you'd like to come over and dig it up, you're certainly welcome.
Now, Jackie's going to make a mockery of this, but I want to ask this. Was there any kind of autopsy done? Now, when I mean by autopsy,
Cat-topsy.
cat-topsy. Was there any kind of cat-topsy done to see what the cause of death was?
No,
No.
Should have.
I don't think it was an overdose. I'm pretty sure it was.
No, you know what I mean. You don't know that it was a car.
Could have been like.
It could have been freezing to death.
Exactly.
Oh, can you imagine Timmy out there suffering and no Jackie?
I think it was a car.
Not as clearly as you can.
Oh, don't even say that. Timmy died immediately.
Yeah. I'm thinking about a slow death.
Ooh.
Well, anyway, Jackie, I'm glad there's some closure there.
Good,
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. He thinks I'm-
On to the next step.
On to the next what?
Step.
Death?
Death.
Oh, death.
I just wonder, like, you only have one cat now?
No, he's got 2 more.
He did?
Yeah. Oh, he's got a whole bunch of them that run around there.
Just in case. Get backup.
Yeah. It's not like he doesn't have 2 more.
Okay, so Timmy was replaced right away.
Well, Timmy was special because Jackie found him when he was a kitten,
Yeah.
and no one
And that was
wanted
the
him.
one who used to, like, hobble up to the
It was
bedroom
retarded.
and sleep with him and stuff.
I saw that cat. There's something clearly wrong with that cat.
There's something clearly wrong with you two.
But he did. He told me he used to hobble up to the bedroom.
Yeah. He looked like he was
He used
drunk,
to
like
climb
Jackie.
that ladder.
He was drunk.
I identified.
Kindred spirits.
I can't walk. The cat can't walk.
So I'm sorry that Timmy is gone.
Yeah.
I can tell.
I am. See,
He's so defensive.
it doesn't matter what I say.
What would you do if your dog died, Fred?
He's wishing my dog dead immediately.
Yeah,
Right, yes. I hope something happens to us as much as you have around the house.
It's attacking and vicious.
Is that a new impression?
You are vicious. What kind of box did you put him in? Like a shoe box?
Oh, you couldn't put Timmy in a shoebox.
Yes, you could. What are you going to put him in? What kind of box?
Video box.
A video box.
Video
A
box.
video box.
Nobody's buying them.
Oh, what kind of box? Seriously, Jackie.
Little wooden box. I had
Little wooden box. You made it? You built it, or
in the garage.
Oh, that's nice. Like a crate.
Like an apple crate?
Yeah.
afraid to ask a question.
I know.
I know.
I'm trying to be sensitive. I can see.
Did it have a lid?
Took me exactly 60 minutes to dig the hole.
60 minutes. How deep did he go?
Very deep. No, just trying to give you as many details as possible.
Yeah. How deep do you dig the hole?
You know, a few feet.
A few feet.
You don't want it too shallow.
No.
Yeah,
Those
you
animals
don't want
be
it.
dragging them.
But you don't have to go 6 feet.
No.
I would go 6 feet. When my bird died, my dad told me he buried it on the Grand Central Parkway and gave it a funeral, but
Yeah.
he threw it in the garbage.
Of course.
On the yellow line.
He didn't want to upset me.
Right. You're
What is it?
Jackie. He must have thought you were
I
Jackie.
feel bad for Jackie. I don't know how.
Why do you feel
prove
bad for
this.
Jackie?
There's a guy on the line. He says he's the guy that hit the cat.
He is?
he is.
He is
Oh.
not. Should I check it out, Jackie?
This is a cat murderer.
Hello?
Good morning, Howard. How are you?
How can you prove you're the one who killed the cat?
Well, listen, I mean, I'm pretty sure. I'm not exactly 100%, but what happened was this. I was driving. It's ironic because we were actually, a friend of mine, we were actually driving around in Babel trying to find Jackie's house because we're fans of his.
Right.
And we're driving around and we were smoking. You know, we were partying. We were having a good time.
You were being like Jackie.
You were smoking weed.
Right. I mean, it was weird because we were talking about hoping maybe we'd find him and we'd smoke with him and, you know, stuff like that.
Right. You
And
smoke
I'm
with Jackie.
driving and we weren't even going that fast. And then all of a sudden I see this cat like in a flash, a split second. I hit him. I felt bad because it was limping. Right before I hit it, it was limping. And we stopped the car. We walked over to it, and you know.
That was it.
It was.
Oh,
dead.
Jackie, here's the murderer.
It was already
Listen,
dead.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I mean, you know, I've been feeling guilty.
I don't believe this guy.
No, if he wasn't going that fast, why would the cat be dead immediately? You didn't run over it, did you?
What? I did. I'm sorry.
Oh, you ran over it.
He's
with
saying
the
he
car.
ran over it
Oh, I thought
because he
you
was
just
smoking
hit it.
weed.
It was. I'll tell you the truth. I haven't smoked pot since because it was like, you know how everybody thinks that they're in control when they're
Could this
stoned?
guy be for real at all?
No.
No.
Don't
Where
tell
were
me.
you
I'm telling
driving?
you, I could tell you where it was.
What road?
Okay. Look. I don't know. I can tell you it was near a place called the Crescent Club, I think.
Is that right, Jackie? Was that the place?
Is
I
the
don't
Crescent
know the road
Club
because
in Bayville?
I'm
Yes.
not familiar.
Oh, but was that where the cat was killed?
I'm not
No.
familiar
All right.
with Babe.
All right, you're not the real. You're not the
Yeah.
killer.
What's that?
You're not the killer.
I went under. Listen to me.
You killed a cat, maybe, but you didn't kill Timmy.
This guy's proud that he killed a cat.
I'm not proud at all. I actually, Jackie, I'm sorry. Can I talk to you a minute,
Sure.
Jack?
Yeah. I'll meet you at the Crescent Club later.
I want to give my condolences. I don't know what else I can do.
You could drive into a tree.
No, you're making a joke out of this, but I really, really feel.
All right,
sorry.
where were you when you hit the cat?
Pardon me?
Jackie will know where you were. Where were you when you killed the cat?
What
was
part
in
of
my
Bayville
car.
Avenue?
Yeah.
What part of Bayville Avenue?
I am not familiar with Bayville. I'll tell you, I went under a bridge. It was a small bridge. There's a lot of winding roads, and I remember seeing the Crescent Club because I remember I said it was.
Jackie, is
like a
any of this
healthy
close?
area. I said, you know, compared.
All he knows about Bayville is the Crescent Club.
Everything he knows.
And there's winding roads.
All I know is he was yelling into his phone and getting on my nerves. He was smoking some weed.
Yeah.
Some weed.
Riding around trying to find Jackie.
And he found this cat.
It's a good story. The irony of it all.
Yeah.
Well, I think we got the story, though.
I think you got the story.
I'm sure there's more to it, but
Well, maybe later.
maybe in a couple of weeks he'll be ready to talk about it.
You know, I don't know if he sealed the box at all. don't
mean,
know
I
if
have
he
questions.
Lined it with plastic.
I have tons
don't
of questions,
know.
but he's going to think I'm goofing on
I
him.
know. I mean, I have friends who actually, you know, go to the expense of buying burial plots in pet cemeteries.
Jackie ain't doing that.
Yeah. He didn't love
I
Timmy
love
that
that,
much.
but not that much.
The world's cheapest man does not do that. Oh, yeah, my aunt and uncle put the dog in a Bidewee cemetery.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the thing had a
They can
tombstone.
charge you an arm and a leg for
They had a
that stuff.
tombstone and everything.
Yeah.
Duchess.
Wow.
Duchess had her own tombstone.
Well, I had one friend who she cremated her cat.
Yeah.
And then she had the cat in an urn, and she took it out. I don't even know what cemetery it was, but there's some pet cemetery on Long Island. And she took it out there, and he has his own little spot, and they buried him, and he has a little plaque. And she goes to visit it.
That's what I'm going to do with Fred when he dies. I'm going to bury him in my backyard. That's why I'm so curious. I'm going to put Fred in a shoebox. Put him in my backyard.
Yeah, I know that's not legal.
That's where Fred rests.
And an urn.
You know, I always feel weird about stuff like this. I don't want to, seriously, I don't want to add fuel to the fire. Jackie's wife just called on the hotline. She was like sort of upset.
Oh, please.
And she asked if you could just sort of.
Oh, I
get off the
see.
subject.
I see.
When anybody calls, shouldn't we just get off the subject?
Yeah.
I'm just the guy in the middle.
Nancy doesn't even know.
Does she sleep at all,
turn
Nancy?
off the radio. Somebody must have called her and said Timmy's on.
Yeah. Timmy's on. Time to listen in.
That's a good friend.
Jesus, Jackie, your wife keeps a close ear to the radio.
That's
Monitoring.
why he's so upset. That's why he can't talk about it.
Oh, I see.
Now we know why. Because Jackie's not that upset about it.
Yeah.
I mean, he could talk about it.
Right. This is a guy who talks about anything. I find that hard to believe that this is the one thing he can't talk about. Was the wife putting some pressure on you? Uh-oh.
See?
Gary,
Now
why'd you have to
he's
say anything?
clammed
Now he
up.
won't even talk.
I was just trying to do the right thing.
Oh,
I'm
I
just
see.
trying. I don't know what to do because she called and she was bumming. I don't,
Oh, I see.
I felt sort of caught in the middle.
All right.
Would you rather I would not have said anything?
It's your call, not my call. Talk to Nancy.
You talk to her.
He's not talking to us anymore. He's referring us.
He's too afraid.
I told you everything you asked.
I've never seen you so afraid. God, what is it? She must have
Afraid?
pictures of you. Yeah, you're afraid of your wife. Never seen anything like it. I'm afraid of your wife. She's pretty stable, though, isn't she?
Pretty stable.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I guess relatively speaking.
yeah, I mean, you know. I mean,
I'm sure. I see Nancy spent more time with the cat than Jackie
I don't know that I would like pick up a phone and start calling into my husband's work
because he's
I
talking about
asked
the
a
cat.
question about a cat. But okay, I don't know.
She just said it was very upsetting to her.
So why did she turn off the radio?
You know,
what she
that's
said-
what we advise.
That's what she said she was going to do.
Oh, she was going to.
But we
Maybe
have
I
to
shouldn't
stop,
listen.
too?
Yeah,
She's
right.
gonna,
That's a
you know.
better idea. So she called you to tell you that she wasn't going to listen?
Well, she didn't know why she called. She goes,
Oh.
I'm upset. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I said, what would you like me to do, Nancy? Because I'm
Yeah,
not
right.
the guy.
What would you want me to do?
And I said, but I said, do you want to talk to him? And she's like, I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Uh-oh, there she is.
Is
Jackie,
she-
you handle her.
Is she on the phone?
Yeah. Jackie, you handle her. I'm not handling it. Hi, honey.
Hi, what do you mean handle me? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I mean, what's the big deal? I just asked if the cat
I'm
died.
very upset. This is,
I just asked if the cat was found. That's all. We did a search on the air for it. I just want to know what the conclusion was.
I know, and then the guy calling in, and it's
Yeah, so the guy's full of it. What are you doing up so early listening to the show?
I get up this early, and
And you tune in the show?
well, the clock radio goes off, That's
Right.
what I woke up to, and
Why are you up so early? You have no...
You ought to wake up to music. It's-
Yeah. Why don't you go to one of the music stations?
it would be better than waking up to your cat is dead. Your cat is dead.
Right. So why bother tuning in? Let Jackie be on his own for a couple hours. He'll be home. He'll run home.
You know he's
Oh,
here.
stop. Give me a break.
He got so afraid he wouldn't even open his
It's
mouth.
not that he's afraid. It's that I
totally
went
afraid.
through a very rough time with this cat.
Well, I
dying.
know.
Like
So did I.
Did, okay?
I love that cat. I love my cat. Just because I ask about it doesn't mean I'm mocking it.
Right. I mean, I have 4 cats. You know how much I care about cats.
Yeah, and Robin,
Plus,
if one
Nancy-
of your cats died, and you
Yeah.
had a
I'd be
really hard time
devastated.
about it,
I'd
Yeah,
be
you would
so-
want to talk to
devastated.
the guy that hit it.
That wasn't the
Well,
guy
that
who hit
wasn't
it.
the guy.
I mean, that was pretty obvious that it wasn't the guy.
Well, maybe the next guy that calls in will be the one who actually
Well, if
hit
it is, we'll catch him
I
and
doubt
prosecute.
if that guy will call.
He was probably a drunken driver.
Yeah, with my luck, it would be somebody that was looking for Jackie's house.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
It's not that Jackie's afraid. We just went through a real hard time.
I know. Okay. All right. You know what? I'm going to drop this subject. It's getting too weird. I'll come over and have sex with you and console you. That's what your husband should be doing. Believe me, I wouldn't give you time to think about a cat. You'd be like, oh, the cat's missing?
Oh, stop.
I would work you over so good. What a body on this girl.
You should have seen my cat.
What about
He
it?
had a great body.
You looked? Did you look in the box?
What? No.
You couldn't do it?
We buried Timmy in a champagne bottle box.
Oh,
Appropriate.
appropriate, I guess.
It was pretty much shaped like a coffin. It was one of those big magnum things.
I would have had sex with you right outside the grave site.
I don't think so.
Oh, I think I
You
would.
know,
I
when the
don't think so.
flowers bloom in the spring,
That'll be Timmy.
Well, he's in the garden. He is in the garden.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
There you go.
You can say
Rebirth.
That's Timmy.
Except I'm there and planting basil over him.
Oh, well, the herbs bloom in the spring.
No, that's how I make my pesto. I figured I'll recycle everything.
Oh, good. You'll be eating Timmy.
I'd like to squeeze your ass. I'd like to squeeze your ass.
What a coincidence, and I'd like to bury Robin.
I'd make some good herbs.
All right, go back to bed, all right?
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. It's some household.
Great body.
What?
Great body.
Great body. No question about it. Worth putting up with.
She's
Gonna put up with a lot, though, for that.
a good woman.
Good woman.
She's a good woman.
She's a wonderful
She should only
person.
cry that much when you die, Jackie.
That's exactly what I told her.
All right. All right, I got to take a break. This whole thing is absurd.
I know, and I'm upset now.
You'll get over it.
You can always tell.
All right, we'll take a break, and then we'll be back right after these words.